welcome to your daily video. I hope all of you are doing great. Thanks for tuning in. So let's see what we have here coming up for you. All right, Aries, what's coming in? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, and North Node. What is their message here? Wow. First off, whatever you think is your fault is not your fault at all. In fact, that's not helping you. If there's someone else who feels guilty, that's not helping them. Yeah. Okay, you could be dealing with a water sign, a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. This could be a family member. Healing is coming. That's all I have here is like healing is coming for sure. Um it's not it's not conducive to your Queen of Wands. You're like, "Well, I'm on it. I'm ready. I'm involved." There's an Earth King, a Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You want something to be arranged or, oh, okay. You want something to be arranged that will pay off and be mutually beneficial. So, commitments that are kept. Um, so the offer that comes in is logical to reconcile with moving water, but with devil. So I think the devil portion of this is where it goes a little wonky. It's like I know exactly what's happening, clear. So someone sees a situation clearly for what it is. There is an energy of wanting to reconcile or make things right. And they come in Knight of Cups, but then there's Devil. So they're like trying to persuade, but then there's something really toxic about it. There's something really controlled or binding or obsessively something wrong in that. So, what is the outcome? What is Aries? Okay, so you're coming into King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, clarity, definitive. Wow, and the Fool. So, a new beginning, setting yourself free. Why is there healing coming in? Ooh, we have the Death, but we have the Devil behind it with an empress, a woman, a matriarch figure, the devil, control, magician, 10 of swords, 3 of swords. Oh, underneath, 9 of cups. There may be someone who stopped doing something negative. I mean, the devil did come out with persuading, like wanting to let someone know, and then like it's too much, it's negative, or it's obsessive. But there is a death that leads to healing. I don't think it's not a literal death. It's maybe the end of a habit because we have 9 of cups underneath. We have a lot of happiness coming for you personally. What's behind that? Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. Long-term, established energies, things that give you money, property. But you do have a new beginning here, though. So somebody comes in, Knight of Swords or King of Swords. This is final. And the Fool. Freedom, liberated, no binding energy there. So It's not bound. Your energy is ready. So you're picking up the wand and you're saying, okay, I'm involved. What are you involved in? I don't want there's the Empress, the fertility, the abundant wealth, but then the devil. There could be someone that you are dealing with who is toxic. The Empress, a matriarch, abundant figure, but with the devil. It's obsessive, toxic, controlled, quite negative. What is the devil here? Oh my goodness. You make an agreement, Seven of Swords, to do this your own way. You make an agreement to do it on your own and to keep it private, or to, I don't want to say you're lying, but like you don't want anyone to know you're going to do it your own way. Okay, let's see. Show us what else is coming in here for Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus sign, and the North nodes. You want Three of Pentacles. You want it to be shared or established or arranged, committed to. Magician. Someone is trying to use their skills, and you have an arrangement with this, or you have an agreement with this person. You could be dealing with a Gemini. We have a Two of Fire immediately pulling you in a new direction. Oh, and we have the Death. So there is an ending, and there is the Fool. So there's also a new beginning, like burdens are eliminated. What is the healing here? Something that kept you stuck. Or maybe you're seeing it from a different perspective. And what is your energy of wanting to pick up the wand? Why does Aries want to pick up the wand? Oh my God. The devil? What the heck? Why? It's a secret about healing and recovery, fresh starts, emotional release. Maybe you're making an announcement, you're giving something. Someone's upset by the Ten of Pentacles, by an established situation, or by a family connection. What is it you want to be involved in with this devil? Why do you want to go there? Because it's been established, or it's a relationship. It's an established connection, and then we have the matriarch, the Empress. Maybe you don't know what to do. What is the Fool? Why are you setting yourself free? Because it's new fire. It's surprising, or it's inspiring. And what happens there? It's other people. On your mind, it's other people. It's Three of Cups. Okay, so it could be some kind of party or get together. Why is your energy picking up the wand for a devil and then there's death? What is that about? You're taking on all the burdens. You're taking on all the heavy burdens. And so how do you set yourself free because of what? What is someone telling you here? King of Swords, Page of Wands, to be inspired. What is to be ready? What is this King of Swords? Okay, there's where the Five of Cups in is that comes in, that crosses your energy. Guilt, sadness due to losses, disappointments. Why do you set yourself free from that? Your Page of Wands, you're excited, and things change. So this is the root of the issue, the Wheel of Fortune, fate and karma and destiny. Things have changed in your life. Chariot? What has changed here for Aries, or what change is coming? What change is coming? Confusion over you don't know what to choose or what to pick over this new coin. Okay. Who is this matriarch that comes in with devil or obsessive needs to control? Oh my God, that's the person who's trying to persuade based on what they've invested in or the money they have. Okay, so what I'm thinking is there could be someone who's trying to get you to do something that really isn't in your best interest for some reason. Like it takes away your ability to independently do something. You want who is this king of earth? This person brings injustice. So they want the scales balanced. They're going to get the scales balanced. And what is this? Mercury energy texting. You may not like what they're texting you. There is Five of Swords energy around the information. It's like resentment. Eight of Pentacles, something's looked at closely. And the hero. Okay. With Hierophant, traditional. So there could be someone who is trying to persuade you to do something, but with the devil energy, it's not in your best interest. However, the future position is healing from this, letting it go. The death energy, it closes out or transforms permanently. It changes, it ends. Your energy is what you're wanting is Three of Pentacles to be held accountable. Maybe there's someone you want to be held accountable for something here. That's kind of what it looks like. You're like, I'm gonna pick up the wand and I'm gonna get after it. Show us for Aries. Wheel of Fortune. This is fate. So it's the root of the issue. Why is it death? Why does it cause things to change? Okay. The Nine of Cups, personal satisfaction and happiness, wish fulfillment, with this coin coming in where you evaluate and the Emperor. All right. Why does it change permanently? Because it's stuck. Okay, there's an energy of being stuck, feeling uncomfortable, put in an awkward situation, put in a place or a situation where you can't do anything about it. You can't move forward, you can't move back. Okay, so somebody comes in losing their patience. There are some like accusations thrown around here. Three of Swords to a Four of Swords to a Knight of Swords. This is like somebody who loses their temper, gets really upset. Why do you have the Fool? Because you know the truth. Okay, you find out the truth in the Moon. Something that maybe was purposely kept quiet or hidden about a Five of Wands, conflict, fights, arguments, maybe in a family, Ten of Cups. Who is this King of Earth? The world, the goal. Okay, so this person has a goal. What is your energy of picking up the wand again? You feel guilt, so you want to do something independently on your own. I hope some of you may feel like a weird sense of shame for some reason. You're trying to do something on your own and evaluate or negotiate or appraise. Okay, what is the Fool and the Truth? Traditional. Decisions made by a higher authority, maybe government, maybe church. Ooh, there's a tower around that. Okay. You're really not expecting that. Someone is magician and strength. They have all the tools, skills, and resources and inner strength to do this. And someone has made up their mind. They're going to do this. Page of Cups. And the coin is being given to balance out the scales. And then that brings in healing, recovery, releasing, letting go. Here you are picking up the wand involved. But there's a death of a devil. Now we have it here. Okay. We have a death of a toxic binding situation. What was the goal here? The day of judgment when someone is refusing. So there is someone refuses, so they're being judged. This water king, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And a fire king, Aries, Leo, or Sag man. Why is it a tower? There is a page of pentacles giving a pentacle or kind of showing up in the energies as young, and there's lies around that energy. And you move on from that energy. Why is it Wheel of Fortune? Why is this fate and destiny? There's something about strength or control, patriarch energy, emperor, father. Okay, there is someone very worried, paranoid about what someone would announce or what someone would tell others or show others about this empress. And under it is King of Swords. There could be someone saying no, no way, like putting their foot down. Wow. There's someone putting their foot down, defending, or fighting back. They're out in the cold. They don't have enough. They don't know what to do. And so here you are wanting something to be arranged. And there is an Earth King, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. There also is a Water Queen, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. And that energy could make you feel, there could be something around this energy that makes you feel inspired or hopeful that things will improve. So there's maybe you're dealing with a judge, a lawyer, someone who has a final say where you are set free from something. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes, behind closed doors. The death of the devil. Something is closing out that is toxic or very binding on your energy. The challenge being Five of Cups to me says it's not, maybe it's no one's fault. This could be no one's fault. Okay, so it's not your fault, it's not their fault. It just is what it is. So you want Three of Pentacles, though. You want this to be developing into something productive. And what have we got? The man holding a heart. And a journey? Okay. Ah. Oh, there's a storm. Okay, we do have Jesus underneath. So we have the healing and the miracle worker, the supernatural, and we have the man holding a coin, but feeling attached. So, I just got this phrase go through my head of I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And of course, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Indecision. You have healing, the Archangel Raphael. Maybe some of you were ill, and maybe you didn't even know you were ill. That could be the case. Um, yeah, I mean, and you're going to be set free. You're going to be having the burdens removed. Why is it burdens removed and a fresh start? Okay, because you've been under burdens. Look, with Seven of Pentacles, something that you invested in, you waiting on the return. Maybe you didn't know. You want to leave something behind you and you are happy, but there is some doubt. Why is there doubt? About the Magician and a Ten of Swords and a Three of Swords. You think maybe somebody would betray you? Um, that's a little weird. Why is it a death? Ten of Cups. Why is there a death in a Ten of Cups? Memories. Somebody rushes in. There's a Water King who's strength, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. There is devil energy around that. Oh, there's an Emperor. There's an Alpha, a father, or someone who acts like they're in charge. They are Four of Coins to Knight of Cups. I see. So there could be someone who has news, has information about some change, and that person is holding everything back intentionally in an extreme, unfair way. So why does this come in as Three of Cups? You want to connect with others. The Heroes, Victory March, Jupiter Rising. Your reputation, maybe? Something is held back by this Emperor and it's Knight of Cups. They come in with to persuade or to tell you. Okay, there is wisdom being shown. You want Three of Cups and Three of Pentacles. You want something to be shared with others, exchanged, and arranged, that's accountable, held accountable. Um, with the Five of Cups in your energy or in the energy, I mean, this is for you, Aries, so it's not your fault. It's no one's fault. Um, this is a part of an ordered universal plan of you're going to do something on your own with your own resources with Chariot. Okay, you're determined to go forward. What happens with that? A tower on a judgment, on the world, on a goal. There's a conflict around a situation with the devil here, with something that is with this woman. Something or some energy of manipulation is around it. We also have shared bond, and then we have painful endings with a new coin coming in. And under the energy is a broken heart. Okay, well, that's what I have for you, Aries. I hope you enjoy this reading. It is a little, I mean, there are major arcanas surrounding the energies, which these trump everything. So we have change, we have transformation, and we have healing. All the minor arcanas are just kind of like telling you what's going on. Like you feel something should be appropriated. Um, for the benefit of other people. Three of Cups. And there is a change. So that's your reading. Thank you, and I'll see you again next time.